Hi all, good day to everyone. So I'm going when I'm going through some of the research paper, I got to know about one of the best also tech, that is Notebook LM by Google. So today I will give a quick intro or a quick brief about what we can do using Notebook LM. It is especially useful to student, a researcher, if they are doing research about anything else, or the so for all, if we need to do research and all, it is very helpful, this Google Notebook LM. If I'm just opening it, because recently I went through it, and yeah, I felt very awesome product by Google. This is so it's given understand anything your research and thinking partner grounded in the information you trust, built with the latest Gemini models. So definitely you need to give one try to Notebook LM. What I think. So what I will do, just give a demo. This is a research paper about creativity in LLM based multi agent system, a survey. So, if you can see, this is a 23 pages, which is 23 pages. So, I can go through it, but what we can do with using Notebook LM is we can convert this research paper into a podcast. And believe me, I have done before for like several research paper, and the podcast is very interesting and very understandable. What I can see. So, for example, what I will do, I will just download it 16v1. Yeah, and I will upload it here. So this is like very interesting thing. What I can say by Google. I will just give a name as LLM. Yeah. So here you can ask a question about it as a like what you are asking using a chat GPT or like that. Or you can create a podcast. Here is the option to customize default longer or shorter. Also you can create. I will go with the default itself. Yeah, it will take some time, but it was very interesting. Okay, it will hold your interest while you are listening to it, and also understandable. I have tried before, like there are some other research paper where I'm going through it, and after reading it, when I uploaded to Notebook LM, and it converted into a podcast, and it was very interesting. Also, like I got to know one more features about Notebook LM is like when the podcast is going on, you can ask the question, or maybe what we can say, you can interrupt the podcast and ask your question, and also you are getting like a good answer from their end about your query, or you can add a valid point in between the podcast also. So basically, it will be a good discussion going on uh, throughout the podcast. What you are listening, you can give your input. It's awesome. I love AI. It's making productivity very good. See that the thing is, earlier if I want to talk about any subject, I need to connect on a subject matter expert. As per their availability, I can connect them and I can talk them. And I don't know, they maybe give a good answer, or if they're not on that mood, they may be like might not be given their availability to talk with them. So if you are coming from third tier city, you may not be have the privilege to get into, like, what we can say, you may not be having the privilege to talk with the expert in your life. You may not be get them, but because of AI, right, it is like you are talking with the expert, you are talking with the person who is done a PhD and the air, and what the answer you will get for your every doubt, what the answer is getting from the AI is so good, because there is a reason why we are getting like this, because it was trained with millions of data, and it is a good thing for the human beings who are ready to learn, who are ready to grow in career or grow in knowledge. They like they can't, like, they shouldn't be waiting for, okay, where is the expert, I need to talk, I have a doubt, where I can search. The doubt may not be there in the Google, the answer, so I need to have a discussion where I can go and whom I can contact. It is like a problem, but because of AI, we can talk with ChatGPT, or if you want to discuss about a particular topic or a particular research paper, I'm just saying, just open the notebook LM, just upload a research paper. See, uh, the podcast is created. We will go through a little bit, not like 27 minutes. I'm just giving a feature. You can try to your own. I'm just like
Welcome to the deep dive. Really glad you could join us today. We're heading into, well,
okay. I will start for 1 minute. We will just listen this conversation, and after that I will tell about interactive mode.
a pretty exciting area where AI meets human creativity. Specifically, we're looking at these things called multi-agent systems. Basically, AI, where you have multiple different AI parts kind of working together.
Like a team.
Exactly. And we're basing this discussion, this deep dive, on a recent survey paper, which is interesting because it's really one of the first to zoom in on creativity specifically within these systems, these LLM-based multi-agent systems, or MAS.
Right. So instead of just the tech underneath it all, this paper is asking, how does something genuinely new and valuable emerge when you've got a whole group of AIs interacting? What methods are they using? And maybe more importantly, what kind of big questions does this raise for all of us, for how we might create things alongside AI down the road?
Yeah, our mission today is really to unpack that survey, pull out the key findings, the kind of surprising bits, and give you a clearer view of where this is all heading. It's moving fast. Absolutely, because honestly, this isn't just some abstract AI research topic. This could actually shift how you work, how you brainstorm, how you tackle complex creative problems. It feels like a potential move from, say, using AI as just a tool to maybe collaborating with a whole digital team. Yeah. So, let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Okay, so to get us started, when this paper mentions multi-agent systems for creativity,
See, guys, how good it is. It is the best conversation you can hear throughout your travel, or when you are going to office. This was nice, and yeah, if you want whatever the research field you are working on, you can pull out some research paper and you can upload it in NotebookLM and convert it into podcast. Also, this is an interactive mode. If I'm trying to click on the interactive mode, see here is a
Welcome to the
join
deep dive.
button. I
Really glad you
can
could join us
join
today.
it,
We're heading into, well, a pretty exciting area where AI meets human creativity.
and I will show you what we can ask.
Specifically, we're looking at these things called multi-agent systems. Basically, AI, where you have multiple different AI parts kind of working together, like a team.
Exactly. And we're basing this discussion, this deep dive. Oh, hey, welcome. What's up?
Uh, yeah. So I want to know about, is it multi-agent system and the single agent system is similar? If it is any difference is there, what is the difference between both?
That's a really interesting question. When we talk about a multi-agent system, or MAS, we're specifically looking at having multiple independent AI agents working together on a task.
Yeah, think of it like a team of specialists, each with their own abilities and focus, collaborating to achieve a shared goal.
Now, when you say single 18 system, it sounds like you might be thinking about a single, very large, and capable AI model. These models can do a lot on their own.
Right, like a really talented individual who can handle many aspects of a project.
The key difference is that in a MAS, the power comes from the interaction and coordination between those individual agents. They communicate, they share information, they build on each other's work.
Whereas a single large system tries to encompass all that capability within itself. It might be incredibly powerful, but it's still one entity.
Exactly. The survey we're discussing today really focuses on what happens when you have that team dynamic, those interactions, and how that can lead to new and creative outcomes that a single system might not achieve on its own. Does that distinction make sense?
We're diving into this whole idea of multiple AI agents working together for creativity based on a recent survey paper. It's one of the first to really focus on the creative aspect of the. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Okay, sorry for disturbing you again. So while choosing for a project, like how, sorry.
Not disturbing us at all.
Oh, go for it.
Okay, so while choosing for a project, what feature or how I can find out like which model should I
Not
go
disturbing
with?
us at all. When you're choosing for a project, are you thinking about whether to use one big AI or a team of smaller AIs, a multi?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's correct. While choosing a project, in what aspects I need to go? Should I use a single agent or should I use a multi-agent?
That's a super practical question, and it really gets to the heart of why this area of research is so relevant.
Exactly. It's about figuring out the right tool for the job, whether that's a single powerful AI or a coordinated group of them.
And this survey we're discussing actually gives us some clues by looking at what multi-agent systems are good at in creative tasks.
Think about it this way. If your project needs a wide range of initial ideas, like a brainstorming session, a MAS might be beneficial. The paper mentions that having agents with different perspectives can lead to more diverse outputs.
Okay, let's unpack this. So if you're in those early stages and want to explore lots of different angles, that diversity at MAS offers could be a real advantage.
Conversely, if your project is very focused and requires a highly refined output, a single, very capable model might be sufficient or even preferable for efficiency.
But even for refinement, the survey looks at systems where agents critique and build upon each other's work. This iterative process can sometimes lead to higher quality results than a single pass.
That's right. The paper talk about iterative refinement as a core technique in MAS, where agents provide feedback and improve on generated content.
So for your project, consider if breaking down the creative process into stages handled by different agents might be helpful. For example, one agent generates initial ideas, and another refines them.
The survey even mentions a system called Design GPT that simulates a design firm with different AI roles that iteratively develop product proposals. It achieved higher completeness and novelty than single-shot generation.
Here's where it gets really interesting. The survey also touches on the idea of divergent exploration, where MAS can generate various ideas by giving each agent a distinct perspective or knowledge.
So if your project needs that broad initial sweep of possibilities, that's another point in favor of a multi.
Okay, so see, this is what is the capacity of the NotebookLM. You can start a discussion with you, like with the help of podcast, and you can join them. You can ask your doubt. It is a great thing what Google is built. Yeah, and this is about today video about LM, and please go through the website, explore the things, and I would wish that would it will help your research or whatever you are doing in the tech field. And once again, thank you for watching this video. Bye.